It's more than just the physical level, as a matter of fact. It is about step-by-step pushing further the limits and the abilities of the body to increase its robustness at physical, psychological, immune, and organic levels. In summary, it's the increase of the adaptability, the resilience of an individual.
Hi everyone, welcome to Hormesis, a place where we intend to talk about health, what it means and how to reclaim your health. Those of you who don't feel healthy know how important being in good health is. So today we would like to introduce you to one of the greatest laws of our biology that will show you a way to strengthen your health and your body. That law is called the Hormesis Law. We will often be talking about hormesis on this channel, and we thought it was paramount to tell you a few words on that notion. Together with homeostasis, another very important law of our biology, and for which we'll be shooting another video, they form the ground for many of the natural hygiene topics that we discussed here. And before going any further, if you're not a member of our community, and you want to get an awesome free Living Foods ebook to pave the way to health, then visit our website www.re-genesis.co.za. You just have to enter your name and your email address and you'll get it for free. Alright, let's start. Ladislas, can you explain what the Hormesis Law is?
Sure, Paula. Have you ever heard of the adage that says that what doesn't kill you makes you stronger? Well, in a nutshell, it gives a pretty accurate image of what the Hormesis Law is. Essentially, the Hormesis Law states that any living organism put under an intense stress but limited in time, followed by a suitable resting period, will improve. This means that we can expand the boundaries and the capabilities of the body to enhance the strength at physical, psychological, immune, organic level. Said otherwise, we can literally increase the body ability to adapt to any individual.
Wow, and can you tell us why we are focusing on the Hormesis Law today?
Well, in today's society, people have in general become physically weaker and weaker. On this side of the world, people are not much subject to the intense stress of cold, like in Europe or Canada, for instance. But over there, they immediately use heating system. And in the summer, heat exposure immediately leads to the use of aircon systems on this side of the world. Same for food. As many of us live in abundance of food and eat 3, 4, maybe more times actually per day. In other words, we are not giving our body anymore the opportunity to learn to adapt. Remember, hormesis refers to an intense but short stress followed by a suitable resting period in order for our body to improve.
Please bear in mind that the intense stress and short that we are talking about has nothing to do with the chronic intense stress that individuals experiment when they wonder each day how they are going to feed themselves and their family, for instance.
The same is true for the stress people experiment in general in our modern societies. Those stress are profoundly negative and damageable for our bodies in the long run. From morning to night, we stress for work, we stress for money, for our relatives, etc., and that stress exalts our system, our organs, and generates acidity everywhere. It has nothing to do either with the stress we've mentioned, which is related to a desired, intense, but short physical stress followed by a long resting period.
So basically, using the Hormesis Law makes us physically stronger.
It's more than just the physical level, as a matter of fact. It is about step-by-step pushing further the limits and the abilities of the body to increase its robustness at physical, psychological, immune, and organic levels. In summary, it's the increase of the adaptability, the resilience of an individual.
So, in concrete terms, how to make use of the Hormesis Law?
Have you heard of the story of the King Mithridate? He wanted to have such a perfect knowledge of all the poisons of his time that he kept on taking an extremely small dose of every poison every single day of his life, to the point where he became totally immunized against poison. Without knowing it, King Mithridate was using the Hormesis principle. You may not be aware of it, but we use the Hormesis Law, for instance, every time we apply intense control and show stress through physical activities such as heat, high intensity interval training, when we do weightlifting for workout, for instance, when we do yoga, when we do running, etc., you produce an intense effort and then you rest, which in return expands your muscle mass and increases your cardio ability or your flexibility, for instance. Same when we do sauna or ice bath, or when we choose to deprive our body from food for a certain period of time.
That's called fasting, by the way.
Yeah, or even when we apply certain breathing exercise and techniques. All of these techniques strengthen the body and allow it to come back to homeostasis quicker.
So the homeostasis is another law of our biology, and we'll explain in depth in another video.
Well, yeah, for now, let's just say that homeostasis is the tendency of our body to move back to its normal, natural, and balanced state. So those techniques make it easier for the body to come back to a state of balance and even reinforce it by multiplying the mitochondria, which are the energetic centers of the cells. Those techniques increase the mitochondria quantity, which are the power stations of the cells.
The use of cold, fasting, intense physical exercise also favors the conversion of white fat into brown fat while burning fat mass, for instance. Okay, do you have any recommendation to conclude?
Yes, the intensity and the duration of those activities should be properly monitored, as excess could do more harm than good and lead to a loss of vital energy. Obviously, those techniques can be applied on people with a weak vitality or in palliative care. Everything is a question of common sense and balance. If you respect this, then physical exercise will reinforce the hormonal system, the nervous system, and the immune system.
Thank you, ladies. So let's wrap up now. A sedentary and comfortable lifestyle decreases our adaptive abilities and makes us weaker, while discomfort strengthens us. The Hormesis Law is a major principle of the living. It says that under a short but intense stress, any living organism improves. So we do use Hormesis Law without knowing it in sports, such as heat, weightlifting, yoga, interval running, for instance. But we should also make use of it with sauna and ice baths, fasting, and with some breathing techniques. The Hormesis Law strengthens us at physical, psychological, and immune levels, as long as you respect qualitative resting time. The use of Hormesis Law is not possible for bodies dramatically depleted from vital energy. Those will need to strengthen their vitality first. If you've enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up, and if you know someone who would benefit from it, just make their day by being the person who will add value to their life by sharing this video with them.
Now, same question as usual. What are you going to do with what you've learned today? Take action today. Choose an activity on which you're intending to apply the Hormesis Law. And please share it in the comments below. We would love to know. And if you're already practicing an activity and use the Hormesis Law without knowing it, then make a plan to use even better and share with us in the comments below how you improved.
And remember, you can follow the link to our website below this video to download our free 3-day reset ebook that is also a guide to strengthening your body through your food intake. That way, you will also be the first ones to know when our health programs will be ready. Take good care of yourself.
Bye.
See you soon.